Hey everybody and welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you about white balance. Is it important? Do you really need to worry about it? Well, you saw 3 images to start this video off with, and if you noticed, each one the colors were different in. That's because I changed the white balance in each of those photos. In camera. All the same camera, all the same settings, except I changed the white balance. So, what is white balance? What do we need to know about it? Well, I'll tell you more about that when I come back. Let's kick things off here by defining white balance. It's always good to start with a basic definition of what we're talking about. So white balance, very simply put, is the accurate rendition of colors. So blues look blue, yellows look yellow, so blues don't look purple. Sometimes I've seen photos where something should be blue, like a uniform should be blue, but it looks kind of purplish, or maybe a yellow uniform looks more orangish. That's kind of what we want to get, is the colors to look good. My concern usually when it comes to white balance is accurate skin tones. Getting the right colors on your indoor images can be tough. It can be very taxing, especially when you're just getting started. You walk in, you see the overhead lighting is really nice, your settings are really good, low ISO, and you got a good shutter speed going on, but the colors just don't look right. Well, a lot of times you forget there's colors that are reflecting off the surfaces, such as the floor or maybe the wall. So we're going to take a look at one of the photos I took and I showed you guys in the beginning, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. In this image, the ISO was at 2500, which is really good. Shutter speed at 1/1000th of a second. Shot on a Sony a6100 with a Sony 50mm 1.8 lens. The lighting in this gym is really nice, but it's the colors. The colors coming off like the floor. You see the floor right here, it's kind of blue. The blue is bleeding up, not just past the sneakers, up into the leg, even up into the uniform a little bit, which kind of throws the color off in the skin tones. And then if you look out here, it's kind of a yellowish color, which is bleeding up into the skin tones as well. So we can zoom in a little more. You can see the skin tone. See the blue coming in there? And this has got kind of a yellowish, almost orangish color. That's one of the problems you run into at a lot of these gymnasiums. The color overhead is fine, but it's that reflecting color that just kind of drives you crazy and drives you batty. How do you fix the colors? How do you get the white balance where it should be? You got a few options. Number one, you can let the camera work on that. You can choose one of the camera settings. You can use auto, let the camera decide everything for the colors, or you can go to incandescent, fluorescent. You got many choices in there, or you can even do your own presets. You can use a gray card such as this to take a reading off of and do your own preset. With the gray card, you set it on the floor, or you can put it up against an individual, and then you take a photo of it and use that as your preset. Or you can use an expodisc. This right here, you put it on your camera, you point it at your source lighting, your light source, and you take a photo and use that as your preset. Each camera does it differently, so you have to check the owner's manual so you can get that right. Okay, let's test these techniques out. Those first 3 images you saw at the beginning of the video, if you recall, were each shot with a different white balance setting. I'm going to bring those back to now, and you can tell me in the comments which one you think was shot with the auto white balance that the a6100 picked, which was shot with the gray card, and which was shot with the expodisc. And then somewhere near the end of this video, I will reveal the answers. All right, let's do this. Time's run out. Did you leave your answer in the comments? I sure hope you did, because I'm about to check them. I'm also about to reveal the answer. But before I do that, don't forget, get out and shoot. And also, be thinking of the next video you're going to watch. You could watch this one, or you could watch this one. Either choice will be a good choice. All right, time for the reveal.